I'm changing my shirt.
All right,
Oh,
we are live, kids.
Hello.
hello,
Hi,
everybody
everyone.
and nobody.
I don't think we've ever done a four-way before.
It's pretty
Billy
good.
might
There.
have.
There you go. What's the blank today
I will get coronavirus for
for
pizza.
pizza? Wow.
For real though.
Oh no.
So how you guys doing? It's been a second
It
since
has.
we chatted.
Doing
Okay.
good, doing good.
All right, I gotta ask. You know what pizza is that?
Well, I decided to make a Jack's pizza, but I put spinach on it and garlic and raspberry balsamic vinegar.
Ooh,
That sounds lovely.
very
Yeah.
fancy.
Gotta do what you can.
What about you guys? Do you guys have pizzas?
I
Coming.
do actually. I have to go grab mine out of the oven right now, actually, before I forget. So hold on one sec.
Okay.
I had some Pizza Hut. My brother bought me some Pizza Hut.
Oh,
It was
Pizza Hut.
pretty
I
cool.
I was actually thinking about ordering Pizza Hut because I watched this guy review Pizza Hut and Domino's, and I kind of got a craving for Pizza Hut. Then I was like, no, I'm not gonna get Pizza Hut. I'm not gonna support a chain right now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
But so I made pizza dough earlier, and I'm actually heating up my oven. So I may need to dip out for a minute or two to make my pizza.
That's all right.
So
Okay.
Cool.
So how you guys doing with the quarantining and all that? How you guys feeling?
Who should go first?
But you should go first because I think it's a bigger deal to you than it is me. Because I'm like, yeah, I gotta wake up and go to work tomorrow. And
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just kind of like a really anxious person normally. So this is not great for that. And like I'm in retail, not like directly, but so things like I'm in the jewelry business. So like that's not going to be priority for most people.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, I know I'm lucky. I can work from home. I can stay busy. I think I'm a pretty important member of my team. But it's just weird. Like I think that's the worst thing. Is it's so weird.
There's a lot of unknowns. I think that's part of it. It's like we don't know what's gonna happen from like day to day. It's like very wait and see kind of thing. So
Right. Like if it was a tornado or a hurricane, it would just be like, well, it's going to hit us. It's going to blow a bunch of shit down. But it's almost in a weird way like parallels kind of the presidency. Is like we have no idea what the fuck's going to happen. It's not the devil we know. So I don't know. I watch too much news too. Way too much.
Yeah, it's hard to not watch news or not be bombarded all the time. I have a habit of checking CNN a lot online.
Me too.
And because they're really good about like updating their headlines about what's going on, and it can get kind of crazy and like consuming for sure.
Yeah.
I work from home too, luckily, or I can work from home. So I don't know that my job is necessarily secure enough that they can't go on without me. So
right.
But I mean, I don't know. I think it's we were told that we're fine, but I mean nobody knows. So it's a wait and see. It's like okay, well I'm just gonna keep chugging along, business as usual, and just kind of see what happens. but yeah, my husband got furloughed, so he's unemployed right now, which sucks. So yeah, that's been strange and interesting and kind of scary, and so we're kind of dealing with all that. Chicago, Illinois is on a lockdown right now, so we can't really congregate or do anything social at all, which is fine with me because like a few of you, I'm an introvert and I don't really do much anyway. So being like, oh, you have to stay at home and you can't go out and you can't do anything. Okay.
It should be you don't have to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't have to.
Right.
I'm looking for the silver lining, and one of the biggest things is we don't have to make excuses to avoid people. That sounds really bad.
Yeah. Be like, I really want to hang out with you, but I can't.
I'm tired. I had a long day at work. Because that would be a blatant lie, but still can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
What about you, Billy?
Oh, I'm not upset at all. I mean, I still have to go to work tomorrow. They might, it's crazy. They shut down flights and stuff like that. Down in Mississippi, where, so I'm making this like line or whatever for work. And we're shipping said line down to this facility in Mississippi, and I guess there's a lot of like single moms who work there. And because all their kids are being pulled out of school, they're like, well, I, can't really put them in daycare, so I have to like not go to work. So I volunteered, if they do need it, to fly down on a private jet, mind you, fly down and cover for them. Like, how crazy is that? Like,
Wow.
woo!
Right.
So shit goes to hell, and they're like, "Hey, work more."
Flying today.
But yeah, I'm definitely hoping for just a total shutdown because whatever party.
Party of one.
It feels like the sooner we just shut it down, it might be better.
Very balsamic vinegar.
What the hell?
That was weird.
Yep.
Hold on.
That was my fault, I think.
Oh, okay.
I had the YouTube link up.
Oh.
I went to close it, and it started playing.
Okay.
I thought your voices in my head.
So Sent One says hello.
Hey, Sent One.
We have 7 people watching. I'm not sure where.
Oh yeah.
Hey everybody.
Say hi in the chat.
Drop us a line.
Yeah, say hi if you're watching.
Tell us what you're doing under this quarantine.
Right. Tell us how much pizza you've eaten. I haven't actually had that much. I had, I think, 1 pizza in the past week or 2.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, my mom is calling. Hold on one second.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hello? No, I'm actually doing a live stream right now.
Tell her she's on the internet.
You're on the internet kind of right now. Oh, okay. I'll call you back. Bye. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you've only had pizza once?
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a weird couple weeks. So
Yeah, it's like I'm barely ever hungry. Like I had a little bit of mac and cheese today, and now slice and a half, and I don't know if I can even finish it. Like, yeah, I'm just not really even hungry.
Troy Blue Truck Cassie says hi.
What's up, my dude?
Is it Cassie or Castle? Castle.
Castle.
Do you know this? Does anyone know this person?
I think I maybe. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Probably Billy.
Is it Troy?
Probably Billy. Uncle Bill. Hey, Uncle Bill.
Oh. Oh.
So yeah, I don't know. I just thought it might be fun just to kind of just say hi, just pop on real quick.
I agree.
Yeah.
No real agenda.
So, how have you guys been spending your time off? Like everyone, like I'm cruising up Facebook, and I'm seeing people who are, they're like bored out of their minds, and I'm like, what's wrong with you people? What is going on? What are you guys doing? How have you been spending your time? What, like, so many activities that you can do.
I mean, I'm actually not spending my time any differently. Honestly, I am still doing the same stuff that I was doing, except I'm more paranoid about going to the grocery store now. So that's about it.
All right.
Yeah. So paranoia. More paranoia.
Like I'm not really doing anything it's like super different. It is really tough not being able to hang out with those two over there. And film. I think that's really, really tough. But I mean, like, I don't really have a lot of friends. That sounds bad, but like, I don't. I'm not a super social person.
Right.
I don't even talk to anybody at work, so like, social distancing is not a problem. But like, I haven't even gone and seen my mom. I mean, like, call her constantly, but like, I haven't even gone and seen her.
Right.
Again, it's the paranoia. It's just like a constant, unrelenting paranoia, and that's the worst of it. You know, if everyone could just stay in their homes and just know that we'll all be safe, that's fine. I'll sit on my couch for 2 weeks. I don't care, but it's that not knowing. It sucks.
Yeah.
That does suck.
I went and had a fire in the woods yesterday.
Hold up. Hey, Mom. My mom is probably watching or something.
Hi, Mom.
Super weird. I also have not been able to see my family in like 2 weeks, so that's probably like the only real downside to all of this is not being able to like hang out with my family.
Right.
But other than that, it's been lovely. Bill, tell me about this pizza you were talking about. On what?
Which one?
You built a campfire?
Oh yeah, so I did a survival mod pizza, and I pretended. Well, I don't know how much I have to pretend, but I pretended I was an idiot, and I ran around in the woods and like pretended I was collecting ingredients for a pizza mod, and then I built a grill in the woods out of wood, and I cooked a pizza over this campfire, and then I ate it. And I mean, I'm going to be honest, I ate about half of it and then I threw the rest of it in the woods because I wasn't that satisfied with it. But
was this for fun or was this
this was for Pizza Sutra, kind of. I don't know if you guys will see that. I don't know. It depends what search.
Oh, you will.
Well, I would like to see that footage. So you can send it to
me. Yeah, we'll
we
see what
Sergio. Find a way to shoot something because we haven't shot anything and we won't be able to like meet up for a while. So it's just like, hey, Bill, how about whatever you shoot, send it to me, Dropbox it, I'll edit whatever, and then like let's see what happens. So it's a different way of us working, but it'll also be kind of an interesting thing to see what happens.
Yeah. It's good to try new things.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid because I was the director and the cinematographer and the actor and the writer. I don't know.
That's
used
all
the,
right.
I used a mic stand as my tripod because I didn't have a tripod. So, yep.
I use a mic stand to record.
Video?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I use it for my overhead shots.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no shit.
So Sent One says, to me, the introvert is the only life there is. I agree, Sent One, for sure.
It's a good life.
And he says, even being at home, you cannot be completely safe from everything. That's true. There are plenty of people that die at home.
Yeah, that's
Many people die at home. In fact, you can make it tomorrow.
Surrounded by all the things I love.
Yes. James Doe is in the chat.
James Doe. What's
James
happening?
Doe. He's also in the YouTube chat. I'm not sure. He's on Facebook. He's watching from Facebook.
Oh, from Facebook.
My mom is in the chat.
Really?
Hey, mama.
So we've had
Hey.
contact with 3 out of 4 moms. Billy, you gotta call your
Yeah,
mom while we're here.
Where's your
All
mom?
right.
Yeah, then we have everybody's moms.
With mom chat.
Mom chat at a safe distance.
I'm gonna call my mom right now.
Okay. Do a video chat. Get her on.
Sent one is James. Got it.
What the hell are you doing? You and painting, man. So we're having a live chat, and everyone else's mom's here, and I feel left out. Yeah, it's on Son of a Pizza Man. Wrong button.
Oh, Uncle Bill. What are cat head biscuits? I've never heard of cat head biscuits. Have you guys?
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. You're on speaker too, so everyone can hear you on the internet.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, okay. So I can just stay here and be mom?
No, you have to come and join.
You what?
You have to come and join.
Oh, is it video?
Yeah.
Because, honey, I'm telling you, I make a mess. I'm all painted.
No, you just have to come in the chat room. You don't actually have to come in the video.
Oh, okay. That'll do.
It's on my Facebook.
Oh, I'll do that. Sure.
Facebook, I go where?
Just go to my profile. Everyone's saying hi. Hello, Mom.
Aw.
Go onto my profile and you'll see the link. It was the last thing I put up there. All right, I'll see you in a second. Love you. Bye-bye. You better be
Bye.
there.
That's very sweet.
That was very sweet.
I love my mom.
So cat head biscuits they're named cat head biscuits because they're like just large biscuits, I guess.
What is a cat head biscuit?
It's
Is it like extra flaky or
no, I think it's just a big biscuit.
extra fluffy?
I love a big biscuit.
Everyone loves a big biscuit. You're crazy if you don't love a big biscuit.
True.
So, go ahead. I was gonna say, what kind of pizzas everyone been eating in the audience? Because I mean, we're always eating pizza.
Well, some of us are.
Yeah. I mean, I did eat pizza today, though.
I was gonna say, so Slice Out Hunger, if you don't know. Pam Torres ate taco pizza last night.
Well, that's my mom. Cool, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Do we have all the moms in?
I think so.
We did at one point.
Shout out to the moms out there. Oh, your mom's not on anymore. Son of a gun.
It's okay.
Tell her how to internet.
My mom does not Facebook. She does not know how to email. The only social media she likes is Instagram, and it's tepid at best. So I won't introduce her to the sludge pit that Facebook is.
I mean, Instagram, if you have to pick one, I mean, Instagram is probably, okay.
I I cannot function with I don't know what it is. I am just no good at Instagram.
Mm, I like it. It's just
Like
less
you sent me
talking.
a thing yesterday, the day before,
Yeah,
and I was
Enzo
like,
made
what?
that.
Oh,
What?
the pizza cards.
Yeah,
Choose your card.
I was
the
like,
gift
what?
thing.
Yeah, what the hell is this? What do I what do I do with
Yeah.
this?
What is this newfangled
Yeah,
technology?
I had no idea what the hell it was. How do I even?
Yeah, I mean, I stole that from something else, and I just redesigned it basically.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
good. I liked it.
Very cool.
So Slice Out Hunger is doing like a thing for if you're looking to support pizza places or support. They're doing a thing where they're taking donations to feed people on the front lines right now.
Mm,
Um, and if you go to, I think it's sliceouthunger.org and then pandemic/pandemic pizza. I'll put it in the chat. But
yeah, we got to give those nurses pizza and whatever else they want.
That's
yes,
right.
yes,
That's right.
That is. Do any of you guys like know anybody or close to anybody that's kind of on the front lines of this, either like in healthcare or scientists?
I know. I mean, I know people in healthcare. I'm not sure how involved they are right now. I know some like students or like new nurses, I guess. But yeah, I don't know how like entrenched they are in this whole debacle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's rough. I can't even imagine having to deal with that right now. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yes. So, so I don't know if everyone was here before, but you are in Chicago, Enzo, and you are on complete lockdown in Chicago. So
Yeah.
some people in the chat, like my mom, for instance, is in old Nebraska, and I don't think they're locked down or anything like that. So tell them again what's going on in Chicago, in case anybody missed it.
Um, so yeah, so Illinois has been the governor issued a whatever about locking us down essentially. So we are not able to congregate anywhere really. All the restaurants and bars have been closed except for delivery and pickup. Anything non-essential has been closed. So the only things that are open are like grocery stores, um, health facilities, obviously, stuff like that. But yeah, we're encouraged to stay indoors, not go out. So it's the same thing that everyone's basically doing, but it's more like official and more enforceable, I guess. I'm not sure how they're enforcing it. I think it's probably going to be like a fine or something, but you can still go out and like take a walk. You can still like go out and like exercise if you need to. You just can't, be in large groups. So I don't know.
Is that your dough?
That's my oven. The oven is preheated. So
Woo!
woo.
Woo!
Enzo, I'm real quick before you go to that. I am just curious. Where you live in Chicago, are you like in Chicago proper? Are you in like the city? Because
Yeah.
so it's normally busy outside.
Yeah. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty active. So, but I mean, right now it's like it's not obviously,
Yeah.
but yeah. I mean, we live in a quiet-ish neighborhood, so it's not like super crazy where we are, but there's always like foot traffic, and cars going by, and but I don't know. seeing that I don't really go outside much, like I said, there's not much of a difference for me anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, going to the grocery store, I mean, that's basically the only place I go now. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's been super weird for me, even though Wisconsin isn't on a technical lockdown. All the restaurants and everything are closed, hair salons, tattoo parlors, and I live literally above a bar and next to a bar, and then they're building another restaurant in the next building. So I'm like, I mean, normally every night is crazy, and
Right.
not hearing music downstairs has just been like crazy for me.
Are you loving it?
I was gonna ask that.
At first I did, like the first night I was like, thank God it's quiet. This is awesome. I can park whenever.
Yeah.
But I'm really at like a weird point that, because like the music would turn off on Christmas Day and on New Year's Day, and there's times the bar would be closed. But now that it's been consistent for a week, it's super surreal and really uncomfortable. And there's just nobody around. There are a lot of people walking outside because I live across the street from a like Cajun seafood place that is so busy with carryouts. It's unreal.
Right.
But the silence is deafening. That's cliche, but it's a real thing.
Yeah.
And so it's been like a struggle for me in my brain with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Caitlin Fletcher. Caitlin? I think it's Caitlin.
Caitlin.
She's going to work, working overtime, haven't had pizza yet. Stocked up on Jack's. I have yet to have Jack's pizza, so I need to get that on my list.
That's what I'm having, Jack's.
Yeah. I'm assuming with all that overtime you're working in some kind of service where you're required in a hospital or something like that. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkers.
So bonkers.
So wait, I'm just curious. How many of us have pants on right now?
I do.
Okay. I kind of figured, like real pants, not pajama pants.
Yeah, I don't like pajama pants.
Oh, I have pajama pants on.
Yeah, I have sweats on. I don't
know. No way.
On, but
so I work from home, and I don't. I never wear real clothes, and I know that they tell you that you're supposed to wear real clothes when you're working because you're like more like in the moment, and you're like more like whatever. But I don't know. I don't like wearing pants like in general.
Who does? I mean, I'd rather walk around with no pants.
I wish it was more socially acceptable to just not wear pants. But
let it hang out, baby.
Yep.
That means you'd have to get cool haircuts down there too. Like, oh, dude.
That just means you're wearing the wrong size underwear. That's what that means.
Oh, I was talking about no underwear. I was just talking about like, hey, check this out.
I mean,
oh no.
Oh no.
Kowalski Blake.
Kowalski Blake.
What's up, man?
We've seen you in your underwear, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you go to
least
where, like,
you should have seen me in my underwear. If you haven't been watching.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, here we go.
That shower scene where it's like the big pizza costume is in the shower with Billy. Yeah, we were both in our underwear then, except I was in the big.
Where the behind the scenes photos of that?
Oh, I have them. I definitely have them.
Let's bring those out in the light. I don't know if I've ever seen them.
Well, yeah, because I was filming it and taking pictures and doing like social media of it. It's well documented.
And I was washing my hair.
I was washing your hair.
he was also washing my hair.
It was weird.
It was the first time my friend Craig, who I hadn't seen in probably like 7 years, he like shows up because I'm like, oh hey dude, it's been forever. You should swing by. We're shooting this pizza show, and he's like, oh okay. And this dude I hadn't seen in 8 years or whatever sees me in this big giant pizza costume in my underwear in the shower with Billy. It was
Totally normal.
it was totally normal. And he was like, well, didn't tell you I didn't expect that.
Welp. Good thing Craig's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since when no one wants to see me in shorts or underwear.
Ah, AV Ultra's here. Hey, dude, how you doing?
AV Ultra. What else? Have you guys been like watching anything? Anything on like Netflix or Hulu or Amazon or whatever?
Unsolved Mysteries, like the original Unsolved Mysteries.
I can't with that show.
Oh man,
Why?
Creeps me out.
Robert Stack?
Huh?
Robert
Anchovies.
Stack freaks you out?
The whole show creeps me out. I don't like that like true.
It's spooky.
Yeah, I don't like it, especially when they would like. Yeah, no.
My grandma loved that show.
I loved it as a
I don't-
kid.
Mom, I know you're watching. I don't know if you watch that show, but I know Grandma watched that show.
Alex asks who likes anchovies.
No one.
I can honestly say I've never had them on a pizza. I don't think. I don't know. But I see your anti coronavirus mask, and yeah, you got it, man. You're doing
That
it.
was actually an anti gas mask.
Yeah.
He was going to boycott some political convention or something. Oh, speaking of people who are on the front line, Alex's wife is a nurse
Oh man.
Oh,
at
Wow.
like one of the biggest hospitals here.
that's
So,
awesome.
yeah, she's kind of a badass, by the way. So there's that too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cluster of anchovies. That's
just
Yeah.
not.
That's weird. Like just a handful of fish.
No. And
I
I've
believe- I believe it's called a school of anchovies at
a
that
school
point.
anchovies.
School.
on the Calzone school of anchovies.
Do you
That's
think
funny.
do you think anchovies have like mustaches in the water? Do you think they're like super like Italian?
They have to be? There's no other way. I can't see them in any way.
Uncle Bill. If you go to nature, you're gonna need to wear a hairnet. It's true.
I mean, you can consider that underwear, I suppose.
I mean, yeah,
Undernet.
undernet. Hot peppers and pineapples.
Sweet and spicy. So I bet you that is
I mean-
pretty awesome.
That makes sense, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, my grandma liked.
Papadu peppers.
My mom didn't like that show. My grandma did.
Papadu peppers.
Yeah.
Papa Do Peppers.
Remember Papadu peppers?
Papa Do Peppers.
Yeah, those were really good. I'm a big fan of. My ideal pizza is like black olives, pepperoni, and pineapple. So like you get the really extra salty pineapple or pepperoni and black olives, and then the pineapple just helps to cut that down and stuff. It's great.
I'm actually. I think I might. I think I'm gonna make a pineapple pizza soon. I've been like not craving it, but like just like I should probably just have one.
Pineapple crust pizza.
Mm, right.
One thing I wanted to say about like shows that are getting you through this, when I'm not watching the news, I'm watching The Simpsons a
Mm.
lot. I even have a Bart Simpson shirt on right now.
I used to really love The Simpsons. I have a shirt. I have a Simpsons shirt from 1989, I think, or
That's-
90.
That's when I was born.
Yeah, I remember buying this shirt, and I still have it. But it's like
Older than that.
super thin, huh?
What year were you born? Not
Me?
1990.
I was born in 89.
Oh, okay. Well,
80.
99.
99.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simpsons are great for like binge watching for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of funny because like The Simpsons always seem to have an episode for every situation, and no less than 3 separate people have asked me if The Simpsons had an episode about like a pandemic, and I'm like such a nerd with it that I already knew how to answer that question. Like
Yeah.
I can tell you the season 5 episode margin change. The plot goes like this. It involves you. Everybody gets over it. You know.
Isn't there used to be a Simpsons podcast? I don't know if you know know about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where they were going through each episode.
Oh, it's called The Simpsons Podcast. Yeah, and every
Oh, okay.
episode is like 2 hours long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they? Is that still going?
Yeah, I think they're in like season 15 or 16 at this point, so there's still a long way to go. But
I'm pretty sure Janelle needs to be on a podcast.
I should be. I was on the one time, but
Yeah, but you should have like your own podcast.
I've wanted to. Maybe
Well,
now.
Why don't you?
You have plenty of time now.
What would it be about?
You can borrow my mic.
I could talk about The Simpsons. Remember, Billy, you and I were just having fun riffing just about stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said you
Yeah.
should do a podcast, and then
I
you know,
agree.
you should do some research while everyone's on quarantine,
Mhm.
and then execute. Sergio and me and Enzo. I don't know, Enzo, if you want to help.
I got too many things going on. I'm good.
Well, me
I'll
and
think
Sergio
about
will help, yeah.
I've thought about doing a podcast, but it's got to be one or the other. I can't do both.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
You should have a podcast where you just call people and talk to them about things, just random people, just dial the number and then talk to them and be like, hey, yeah, blah 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 blah.
That would actually be interesting to like do
Yeah.
that. Just like randomly call people and just have conversations.
Like
Yeah.
crank yankers.
No, I mean
No.
Crank Acres, but like nice.
Yeah,
Right,
but
crank
like,
acres.
hey, what do you think of blah 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 blah? You know, and talk to them about that. You get some really wild stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially now, man.
Well, right now, everyone would be like, hell yeah, I want to talk on the phone. I don't have anything better to do.
Yeah.
I feel like the one like talking about like silver linings to everything. Like I feel like because everyone like is kind of isolated or whatever. I feel like this is when like people are like developing ideas and creating stuff and just kind of like simmering in juices.
Some.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm not like super juicy right now, but
That's good.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get some like good stuff out of like coming out
Yeah. I
after
think
this.
we're all just kind of collectively in like the shock and the grief of our regular lives kind of being killed
Not
off.
me. Nope.
It's just
Nope.
collectively.
Not me at all.
Collectively.
Well, like as a whole, like humanity as a whole.
Yeah, collectively. It like it.
You know what? It's a learning process, and I think everybody should
Yeah.
appreciate when hiccups in life happen, because when those hiccups happen, that gives you an appreciation for what you have or don't have at the current time.
This is not a hiccup. This is like a barf.
Well, either way, whatever you want to call it, you know, it gives you appreciation and perspective on a bunch of different things.
Yeah. I think it's a great thing. Silver linings, not that the large majority of this isn't gonna. I love it. I think that it allows people to actually like sit there and like actually think and process stuff. I think a lot of times people are like kind of afraid to like sit there and be by themselves for a little bit and to just like sit there in a thought and then they immediately go to the worst thought possible. Of if they don't have all of this stuff immediately gratifying a sense or something, that they like freak out. Instead, like now you kind of have to, and hopefully like you'll become that kid who makes something out of a cardboard box, and like you get your crayons and you build a window, and outside that window is space. You know, like I think more adults need to do that more often. I think we all kind of do that in a way already. It's going to be a good thing for us, at least for the next couple weeks, to be able to go back to that. Like Bill made a whole damn song today. I wrote a weird screenplay about my roommate because I figured if I'm going to be stuck in a house with my roommate for a month, I might as well try to make a little short film. And then I wrote a bunch of other stuff. So it's like, if you just sit there and go, okay, like I want to do this, what can I do in this aspect? Instead of just going like, I hope that binge watching stuff kind of wears off and wanes, and like we actually go back to like playing with crayons or melting crayons onto canvases and stuff. Like that's my ultimate. I'm excited because like that's the first thing I thought of was like, oh, I'm gonna go like shoot random videos of like my cat in slow motion or something. I don't know. It sounds weird, but I was like, what can I do with that? Sorry, what were you gonna say, Bill?
I don't know. I'm just,
You had your hand raised. You wanted to say something?
We're talking about being like kids again, and like more adults need to do that.
yeah. Oh yeah. I was just gonna say stupid shit about like, well, what is the house in space if the window? I was just being a smartass, but yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. I see tons of people on Facebook who are like, I'm so bored, I don't have anything to do. Get something to do, man. There's tons of things you can do. More, like you said, more art stuff. Paint a picture, you know, sing a song, make your bed, dig a hole, whatever.
your
You
bed.
know?
Yeah.
Make your bed.
Yeah. And I mean, like, there's a lot of people with kids, and we know them, and like, I think, you
Make
know,
some TikTok videos with your kids.
Make
'cause
TikTok
it's hot
videos
right now.
you know, like it's gonna be a while, and you get to like hang out with your kids and actually get to like hang out with them, and like, you know, in the kind of world that we live in, a lot of people don't get that opportunity. Like, fucking take it, man. Like, here you go. And even if you won't get to spend a lot of time with them later, like, yeah, paint. Like Billy's mom says, paint.
Mhm.
You guys have to
Oh,
understand. My my mother paints the walls, and she paints them in colors that I don't like the colors, but she absolutely loves the colors. Like our old house was purple, like a fucking purple.
I like that color.
Pam, how do you
do
feel about
too.
that?
Oh, she knows how I feel about that purple.
Your poor mom.
No, me and
Just
my
let
mom,
let her
me and my
live. Just
mom
let her live.
are like that, man. We're both like, we don't care. F you. We do what we want.
They are bright and soothing. Just shut up.
Not like purple, but purple.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my mom.
Does she do the accent walls? Like where one wall will be like a dark, rich plum purple, and then the accent wall is like a nice lavender. You preferably the lighter wall is where the sun comes in and hits it, so that the light spreads a little farther around.
Look at that. No, you don't need to apologize, Mama.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know what else. I don't know where I'm going with my weird noises.
We missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do miss you.
That's sweet. Josh Bockhorst is here.
Hey, Josh. What's up?
Is
Hey,
that
buddy, how you
another
doing?
Billy friend?
Yeah, he's a friend from a long time ago, man.
Wow, Billy, you are so
Yeah,
popular.
I haven't seen
You-
seen him in the flesh in
You are so
Shoot.
cool.
He's literally the only one who's not an indoorsy person, but now he is, and he's like thriving. Look at him go. Look at him thrive. How do I point? That's him thriving. Eh.
Okay, I expect. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Only way anybody can touch anymore.
I gotta wash my hands.
Honestly, I didn't watch my old friend, dude. I remember like playing Legos and wrestling and stuff with you. Really
Wow.
old friends.
That is old.
Yeah, I don't think I've washed my hands in I don't know, a day or two.
Shut up.
Come on, dude.
Shut up.
You live in a house full of kids, my dude. Like,
How
what are you
many
doing?
how many things have you touched since the last time you washed your hands? Not including yourself.
No, I've been busy. My guitar, my pizza, my little guy going to the bathroom. It's honestly about it. I've been secluded in my room. Coffee pot.
In your room?
There's not a coffee pot in my room.
Oh, I was about to fucking give you like the most props. Of, like, you did what I was gonna do, and then just kind of backed off from that idea.
What, not wash his hands?
No, from having a coffee pot in my room. I thought he said that.
But you know what? That's that song that Sergio mentioned before. It's about spreading the flu. It's the boomer doomer.
I was listening to there's a COVID playlist on Spotify. I don't know if you guys are on Spotify or not.
I am. I would.
It's pretty funny. Like some of the songs are like really on point.
There's like a local so there's this big long Spotify playlist of all Milwaukee artists that a Milwaukee artist made, and I've just been having it play on my computer at work. Like, so it's probably been playing for like 72 hours straight now.
That's cool.
Just to try to rack up some of those like very minimal, royalties that the artists get from Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know like stuff's gonna be really, really, really hard for musicians. So like I've been trying to do that. What are you laughing at?
I just saw that thing at the bottom.
Oh, touch everything.
Right.
Anyway,
I think it's a valid discussion to have.
Oh, ew! I can see it. Look at your
Oh
nail.
man.
Oh my god.
nope, that one.
Oh yeah.
That's like
Nope.
a cat.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
I'm disappointed in you, Billy. I'm just really you let me down.
Sorry. I mean, I have secluded myself.
I guess.
Not on purpose. Most of the shit that's all over my hands is because I mean I was literally rolling around in the dirt yesterday, like grabbing logs and shit. That's why, and I've just been so just sucked into all this weird actual filth. That's on the to-do list. That's
Go
on the
shower,
to-do list.
bro.
I've been I've been so sucked into all this like creative stuff that it just forget about it. Just gone. I woke up this morning, made coffee, and then I just went straight to it. Like I haven't been so like motivated to do cool stuff like that in a while, and it feels really good. So if I'm a little dirty, whatever.
Fine. Fine.
It takes 20 seconds. And you literally you live not even 10 feet away from it.
He's over it. He's over it.
I will wash up after. Like after this, I was planning on going and showering and treat myself real nice and
Draw a bath.
yeah, draw a bath, condition my hair.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your favorite songs on these playlists that you were talking about?
Hold on, let me. So like Toxic, Fever, Every Breath You Take, No Air. It's just funny. Like some of the songs are like really like hot in here. Don't Stand So Close to Me. You Make Me Sick.
Wow.
Take My Breath Away. Stuff like that. So some of it's like kind of ignorant, some of it's funny. So anyway,
I love Toxic.
Me too.
I hate that song. I hate it so much. Not a fan.
There's I don't know if it was a duo on like X Factor or something. It was like a guy and a girl, and the guy had like the guitar. They did a beautiful cover of that song. It's so good. I wonder if I could find it. But yes, you should. I don't remember who it is. One of those crap like American Idol type shows, but it was explicitly like two people. It was like a guy and a girl. Sierra.
So,
All right, let's just let's call it a night, I guess.
yeah.
Something in the
Gonna have to go shower then.
flying around.
Great.
Yeah, Billy needs a shower. I need to make my pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah.
Well, this
Cool.
was fun. We should do it again soon and see how all of our mental conditions have deteriorated.
Maybe we'll check back like in a month.
Enzo's got a beard down to his chest.
Yeah.
I've not showered for 3 months.
It's that thing in The Simpsons where all the germs are like crammed into a doorway, and like even the slightest disease will cause them to die.
One of my favorite Simpsons episodes is the one with where Mr. Burns he gets like checked out or something, and they find out he's got like all the diseases.
Yeah, that's what Sergio was saying.
Yeah.
That it's like a door, and all the diseases are, you have every disease, but they're all stuck
Right.
in the doorway.
And then
So what I'm saying is I'm invincible.
Invincible. No, I'm not saying that at all. A slightest breeze could invincible.
Yeah. Classic Simpsons. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys for joining. Thank you Pizza Sutra for humoring me. And yeah, let's do this again.
Yeah, for sure.
I also need to get on a regular like schedule too. Again. So there's that. But anyway.
Bye, Mom. See everybody later.
Oh yeah, bye, moms.
Thank you for hosting us and making this happen. It's fun. It's always awesome talking to you.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Especially when nobody's got anything to do. So
it's true.
It's a party.
Yeah. So we'll see you on the interwebs.
Yep. Bye.
Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Don't touch